Something's burrowed in there. Something big. Always room for more? Half this drow's body is crushed. A perfect ring of mushrooms. Nature
Nothing.
and magic.
Not sure what I was expecting.
The corpse regards you like
Vandry. Far scout. Searching. Quick path. Through backpack. Too light. Fell. Mushrooms. Disappeared. Guessed wrong. Worked alone.
the spell's power. I found something.
Look at that. Better take a closer look. Another illusion. Is anything real down here? Scorched ground. Better watch out.
Wanna dance?
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Defender of the people. One move ahead.
No one stopped me yet. If not over, then through. curious. Maybe I need more pockets. What's that? No way to ignite these. Strange. That might be worth a look. Let's see. Don't give me trouble now. That might be worth a look. No traps, please. Seems like the owner was quite the literary type. Chest. I can feel its magic. Did that just transform?
Don't be shy.
Can't give up now. Best be on my way. What's inside? Arcane lights. Of course. Let's see what this does. Bet that will fit in my pack. ever believe this?
Speak.
What path lies before me?
Disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too and considers the vision.
Tirsu markings. Ancient. I recognize them, but I can't make sense. No. Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
Githyanki writing. Every word a wheel, every letter a spoke. The most powerful texts are engraved in slate. Some so ancient, only the most erudite Gish can read them. A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly bear to read it, let alone speak it. Very well. I will read it to you. The Prince of the Comet, Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two. Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe Mother Gith proclaimed her our queen. Lies. Gith made no such proclamation. Vlaakith seized the Empire against the Mother's wishes. But Gith had nurtured a son, Orpheus, Prince of the Comet, the true heir. He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself. The War of the Comet had begun. Disregard this drivel. Gith declared Vlaakith Queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich. She did nothing of the sort. Thank your good fortunes I'm a tolerant woman, or I'd have sliced off a few toes for suggesting it.
Such a strange disc. Are these Githyanki markings? Lae'zel might know.
Speak.
Where to next? Clever. Food is dispensed for anyone wearing this collar. Only one serving for me, I guess. Not bad. I've had better days. And worse ones. I can hardly feel the spinning.
So much we don't know. Lingering in the furthest reaches of existence.
Realm space is vast. Countless worlds to be mapped. Kingdoms to be conquered.
Makes me dizzy. Feet planted firmly on Faerun, please.
I spy with my little eye. Nothing of note, really.
Loved these things as a kid. I imagined so many stories in the spaces between stars.
A simple spyglass. Unsophisticated, but effective.
Big shiny eye.
How much further can I go? Something good here, I hope.
New sounds through the damp and dark oppression range. Is it the foe? That foul, contemptuous heel?
Long hours spent studying at your college come back to you. This is the opening stanza of an old play, The Roads to Darkness.
Come out of love for me, not love for blood and steel. Come on as you see fit, my lord, my liege. Of course, my love. Don't be afraid, sweet girl. What can I do? Would you like a hug? Come here. For just a moment. Yeah.
His arms are too tight and too low for a comfortable hug, as if he's meant to be embracing someone slightly shorter.
Remember, you are loved little so much. You're doing great. Everyone will be so proud of you. As I already am.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
Come on as you see fit, my lord.
Might be useful.
Come on as you see fit, my lord, my liege. And in its wake, it tramples everything. We'll kill the rest, so that the one can thrive.
Still on my feet. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Time to strike.
my time.
true.
Battle favors the fearless.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Time to strike.
I've got it.
May the gods take you first.
I'm fury. I'm death. Victory awaits.
Open up. My ring. Linked to that button. Solemn Victus! Very well. Anything of use?
That might be worth a look.
What was that? Wish I had a bag of holding.
Personal research progressing.
Not well. The nutrition my species receives from other minds.
Welcome back. Have you made any new Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. Yes, but it has abundant natural resources. Spores, water orbs, Trillimac. I've studied them for years.
There is rare magic in the Underdark too. Fairsres. It radiates from the earth, warping, teleportation, and divination magic.
And yet, we are all in need. Imagine what creativity would bloom if no craftsman starved. If every wizard had spell materials. I observed the fight from a distance. Combat is not my field of expertise, but the Myconids handled themselves well enough.
I greet you, child of the dark. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the Elder Brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered I had defected. In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company. And thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes? These are fine specimens. It will only take me a moment to brew them to proper potency.
Ormelium turns away to prepare the potion, lost in its own musings.
You must drink the entire draught. I can make no promises as to its taste. It will lower the psionic defenses around the lava. If I cannot remove it, I may still be able to tell you more about its origin.
Ormelium watches you with cautious intensity. It expects doubt. It expects fear.
Only in that you may be a danger to yourself. What the potion may make you see or feel, I cannot determine. But unless you are already a step from death, It will not kill you.
The potion is disgusting beyond description. The only mercy is that it goes down quickly.
Not a drop left. Very good. As the potion influences your mind, you may find yourself acting irrationally. Try and stay focused.
The world loses its edges, its finer boundaries. You are fluid, but trapped like a creature suspended in amber. Dark holes bite at the edges of your vision. The void cannot draw you in. The tadpole spasms, seizes. It's fighting the potion even harder than you are. Fear pierces your mind like knives of ice. The parasite digs deeper, as if it means to hollow out your skull. The cold blades lose their edge. You are stalwart, turning that tide of fear against itself. The parasite swells with power, more power than you have ever felt before. It surges and twists, lashing out against that which would dare to intrude. The parasite in your mind quiets, pleased with itself.
Omeluum, are you well?
That lava is like nothing I have ever observed before. Its power is unsettling. Such an outcome was not in my calculations. There is more to this being than mere stasis. Yet that power may grow beyond your control. I have another intermediate solution, if you are in need. I possess a ring of mind shielding. It prevents elder brains from noticing my presence. It will not remove the lava, but it will limit its influence, both positive and negative. I would offer it as a gift, but in truth, the ring is priceless. Is there anything you could offer me in turn? Because removal seemed preferable to negation. And I must admit, I was curious to study the tadpole myself. A fascinating topic indeed. What can you tell me? What a brilliant experience. To feel one step closer to my ancestors is a fine gift indeed. Here, it is yours. May it serve you as well as it has served me.
Nice. Helps not to judge a book by its cover, doesn't it?
Of course, the lava remains. Be ever vigilant of its growth.
Best friends? It's nice to have company while you're gone all day.
Goblins had me in a cage, poked me with pointy sticks.
Hush now, it was just a nightmare. We're safe here with Mistress. He'll settle in. Give it a little time. I suppose I did. You've been good to us. To both of us. Gonwick would be happy I'm with you, I think.
Like it here. Warm fire. Scratch reminds me of Big Brother. Used to. Mother ate him.
Thank you.
Time to get this thing fired up. Now, for a great sword, dagger, or sickle.
The roaring furnace awaits an offering. Sweet scent wafts forth. The Susa bark infuses the weapon from within the flames. The flames sputter away. The dagger is yours for the taking.
What now?
Never a dull moment. Should mind my step.
A vessel wobbles on the lake's murky waters.
You there! Drow! Why are you in Gexraft? We aren't expecting more of you. Where's Gek? Who are you? Whole squad? Damn it. Gek's gone and screwed up. Near'll lose his head over this. Move over. I'll take you to shore. You're the one telling the sergeant what happened. The rest of you, keep patrolling. I'm heading back with the drow.
You continue forward in silence until the lights of a camp twinkle through the murk.
out sideways. We've got a welcoming party.
You shithead! Time you showed up, we got trouble.
Spit it out! Sergeant finally choked on True Soul Near's prick.
Rugno! The twat soul caused a rockfall, trapped tighter than a ring on a fat finger.
You're shitting me. You pay up?
That's the trouble. He's got the gold on him. Sergeant's arm is falling off with all the gnome slaves she's been beating. Who's the hoon? Friend of Near's? Or you plough and drow now? Pity for you. A good plough might dislodge that stick from your...
You feel the slightest of stirrings in your head. The Dwergar is not infected, yet your minds resonate.
I'll be... You're one of them cult freaks. Felt the tingle. Your twat-soul chum owes us a load of coin. You want through? Make a donation. Unclog your hole. Just shitting around. But I'm warning you, that twat-soul ain't settled up soon. There'll be hell to pay for the lot of you cult buggers.
Go on.
What are you looking at? Move.
Let's see what this does. Drow, publicly displayed. The Dwergar are sending a message.
Far as I
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Zahan, Harper, Scout, cultists, threat.
The name sounds familiar. I hope we didn't meet on one of my little, excursions.
Dwergar cultist, True Soul's command. Have none. Last light, a safe haven in shadows.
The spell's power.
Let me see your eyes, Underelf. Absolute must have took you in. Me? Who else? My spiders sussed him out of hiding, then Near taught him a thing or two, and I let him fly. Nah, the spiders had already tied them out by the time Near got his hands on them. Once he broke their brains, their tongues wouldn't stop wagging. No fighting them after that. Didn't so much as groan when I snapped their spines. Caught him sniffing around. Easy marks. Had the stench of the Toplands. Hung them here as a warning. Ain't no one droogs with Clan Flameshade.
I speak true, brothers. You know it in your hearts. You know it in your very souls.
We need no Lolth, no Spider Queen. Father Mermuth is the head of Clan Lur. He hatched us, raised us, feeds us.
What care we for his business here? He keeps us small, keeps us contained. We should be with the Spider Queen, revered, adored.
You've read that harming spiders is illegal among Lolth's faithful, and often punishable by death.
Father Mermuth is our past. Lolth is our future.
These spiders are loyal to the local Dwergar. In the event of a fight, they will join the fray against you, with slavering enthusiasm.
Xanta, is it so?
I've heard the very same. Come, brothers. Follow me into her hairy embrace.
Her embrace.
We're ready.
We follow.
Yes. Now, brothers, our new dawn awaits.
Quit distracting me. Eh? Oh, those worthless bugs. Always were the stupidest ones I ever raised. Hope the Minotaurs get them.
Stick shit! Fill me up! You need me to wipe your ass?
Hey, stick shit!
It's skick pick, you piss pot.
That's what I said! Stick shit!
My mug's gone dry, stick shit.
You heard her, stick shit! Fill her up!
Flameshade!
Another stick shit!
Piss pot.
You flirt! Now jump to it! Or it's up to the lift and straight to the shadows!
Now that's how you motivate the staff.
True soul, yeah? Tell the sergeant we won't move a pebble. Hold out your hands, Hoon.
You heard the man. Let's see him.
5 working fingers, nice and meaty, prime for digging. You want near, you claw him out. My drinking hand's busy. And you'll appreciate how few shits I have to give you. Hey! Stick shit! Where's my drink?
Coming right up, piss pot.
Stick shit talks like smug, and he wrecked that shroom village.
And then shagged it.
Here's to smug, nasty prick.
You still hanging around?
Shove off! I'm not sharing.
Alcohol. An odd vice for Dwergar, prone to triggering ancestral memories of brutal illithid enslavement.
For shit's sake! I'll drink to forget the past, not relive it.
Through the Dwergar's ears, you hear the sizzle of burning flesh and the screams of tortured young. Old pain felt anew.
Shit! Beat it! True hole, before I start beating you!
Piss off. I heard the piss pot. You're a true soul, same as Near. So like I said, piss off. Fuller was mad as a rutting badger, but she weren't a friend of any true soul. What about piss off, do you? Hold on. You aren't just talking shit, are you? Then shh. keep it low. Don't let them hear you. Now, why in the hottest hells would a true soul be helping me? Fine. Let's say I believe you. You want to kill these peckers. I'm not complaining. But you better finish the job, because I'll be the one to suffer if you don't. Ain't you hearing me, prickhole? Piss off to every last hell!
Out of sight, out of mind. Free for the taking.
Good thing you got me. You wouldn't survive a 10-day on your own. 10 day.
Stinking snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
These boots have seen everything.
Stinking snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
You've got a brain of your own. Use it. I say you're scamming the lot of us.
Snittick's prick! They're dead! Point. Shit! You did it! What now? I know a place. Across the lake. Should be safe. Won't be needing this poison now that you've offed the pricks. Bet you'll find it handy, though. You're a good one. I won't forget it.
They're starting to rot. You've got a brain of your own. Use it.
What's in here? Here goes nothing.
You ain't been the same since that rock slide.
Might be useful.
I say you're scamming a lot of us. Unless you're here to kick some stiffs lakeside, I suggest you bugger off. Nah, rockfall smashed them. Can't have them stinking up the place. The half that weren't crushed are digging the true soul out of the wreckage. You gotta be kidding. These trash don't have nothing on them but rocks.
Rocks.
You spot a shiny trinket on one of the corpses.
Thank the Absolute. They're all yours.
Absolute.
Deep gnomes, killed under the yoke of slavers.
Really? Save your prayers for someone who at least had the spine to fight back.
snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Reinforcements, huh? Let's see how long you last.
Deep gnome make. The design is anything but. What was this fort?
Whoever built
Come
it.
into her shadow. Let all that is past be forgotten.
Just a theory. Dumb theory. Half these walls are still standing. If you aren't here to inspect the stonework, then get lost. And if you are, well, I doubt you've got anything useful to say.
How peculiar. Smooth face, cobbled edges. They're a sign. They must be. What luck. Look here, Hoon. I seek fresh eyes. Care to lend yours to a weary mason? Ease your suspicions. I've got no mind for slaving. My passion is stone, and my god is the chisel. But these learned eyes reach their limits, and so I must humbly request yours. Peering into cracks and crevices in hope to find history's morsels. I have come up regrettably short. I hope you might see truths where I cannot. The rock, the rubble, all of it, if I may be so bold. Take a look. Tell me what you see, and be thorough.
The statue's meandering curves and golden edges stand out against the weathered masonry behind it. Two styles, two eras. The statue was carved from newer stone and erected by latecomers to this ancient fortress.
Anything standing out?
Boulders and stone bricks of various sizes clutter the corridor, many split cleanly in two, yet some walls remain fully intact. No quake brought these rocks down. They were smashed through in an instant. Something big charged through here. Something very big.
What do you think?
Several glassy stones stand out in the debris. Their borders are coated with tiny yellow crystals. The hottest of flames smoothed the stone and left sulfuric crystals behind. The fires of the hells have touched Grimforge. You recall the tale of a Sharan fortress armed with impenetrable adamantine, a metal created by a gnomish mage. There were also whispers of the gnome's secret project, an invincible guardian, though its existence was never proven.
What do you think? How fascinating. I told my kinfolk that book learning has its benefits. A crafty gnome, helping forge a fortress that would last an eon. Mythic metal atop stone hewn by the devoted. That's to say nothing of this tale of an invulnerable protector. It's unfortunate the Sharan's successors found no proof. Doesn't explain this infernal plate I found, though. Here. Take it. Perhaps you'll be able to figure out why it's here. But my work has only begun. There is more still to find. I must get to it. Well, let's see what you've got.
That's all.
Activated. The most interesting secrets are always lurking just under the surface.
Oh! Hello? Hey!
So, are you greeting invisible beings or just losing your mind?
The echoes, listen. They're coming from 3 directions.
Losing your mind it is. Probably the tadpole. The weirdest things seem to be.
That's no regular floating eyeball. Someone's watching us from the other side.
You stare into the eye. Your reflection stares back. The longer you stare, the more uneasy you feel. There is a presence. You are seen. The eye is unbothered by your prodding.
You stop digging again, and I'll bleed you dry!
Faster! Heat up some rocks! Let's see how the little pricks do when we strap fire to their legs.
Not the most sophisticated way of getting what you want from someone, is it?
Move! I don't have time for you. Never thought I'd see these back. Nasty sneak gave even Gek the slip. Crafty little shits, these ones. You need a stiff cane to keep them in line. Here then. His bounty's yours. Now move! I've got no time for...
The parasite stirs, but it's a mere tickle. You hear no thoughts or memories, just an echo of scars that never healed.
A true soul, eh? Useless wreck of a lookout could have told me. Glad you're here to take responsibility. Tunnels collapsed. Trapped true soul near. He's stuck in there with poisoned geezers. We don't get him out soon, it's both our heads. Place is older than bone dust. Previous tenants left a trap. Dropped a shit ton of metal once we dug a ways in. Get near out, and you'll have the Absolute's blessing. No doubting that. Entrance to an ancient temple. General's orders, Nier said. Must contain something important. He got me to recruit non-believers. But not everyone's seeing the Absolute's truth. They don't get paid soon. I'll have a riot on my hands. Not a one. Unless you count tacking aboleth fangs to my whipping cane. Thought you would. True souls don't abandon their own.
You better hope your little tricks didn't harm the true soul!
You lot is getting tossed to a rothe in heat.
Bugger off! You're distracting the slaves! They run, you're dead!
Very well.
One by one.
The gnomes speak in soft whispers, the words all but lost in the hot air.
We'll never get through. We need that smoke powder.
Philomene's gone, and if she's smart, she won't be coming back.
Tell the sergeant where she went. Baltur's still trapped with that maniac near.
Forget the smoke powder. They'd kill Phil on the spot. I won't let you do it.
Glittering gods. She actually survived.
Praise Ironhand. Larida, our prayers are answered. Mom, our friends are trapped in the cave-in. And I know a way to get them out.
Bug, please. True Solnir will... You know what he'll do. Lunkbug, don't!
I've got no choice, Larida. We have to chance it. A few days back, there was a scene. Our friend Philomene, she's a sapper, set off a blast and ran off. We set a spot for hiding if someone found trouble. I'll mark your map. If Philomene made it, you'll find her there. She'll have the stuff to blow that tunnel wide open and get Beldron and the rest out.
Please, please don't hurt my Phil. I beg you.
Hurry! Our people won't last in that cave-in forever.
We need to get that near guy unstuck, or those gnomes are done for. Come on, focus.
Speak.
Nasty way to go. Suffocating slowly under a ton of rubble. Not a fate I'd personally relish. This true soul near stuck behind a rockfall, is he? Forgive me if I'm in no hurry to go digging him out. That's the
That drow, near, is going to be on his last gasp unless someone digs him out. Though not necessarily our concern, of course.
The slowest of you lot is getting
Still alive, so that's progress.
As you near the rubble, a fragmented voice clutches at your mind.
A true soul! True soul! Finally! You must clear rubble, filling poison. Expedition! Passage trapped! The gnomes are useless. Don't trust Bergs. Get me out!
View through Nir's eyes is a blur. You only make out a bit of rubble and few moving figures. The blur resolves into an image. Two gnomes feverishly removing debris, while two others lie dead at Nir's feet, their flesh scorched by powerful magic. You sense Nir's frustration, tinged with rage, as the connection fades.
True souls are infected like us.
Remember, things could always get
Why do they
worse for
think
you.
they're talking to a god?
No interest in chatting to the Absolute myself. I've got enough
Keep
going on up
crying
here.
for your sister, and I'll personally rip off her head when you dig her out.
Looks like someone's not a fan of Shah. Smeared the Absolute symbol all over her.
Keep digging.
Invisible me.
Didn't you hear? Do I need to rip the extra flesh off your ears? Faster!
Let's move.
better hope your little tricks did harm the true soul!
Clean up this mess. Here dies, heads roll. Looking ahead. That goes for nothing. Time to press ahead.
The slowest of you lot is getting tossed to a rothe in heat.
Saw you arriving. Almost put a hole in your boat. Don't make me wish I had.
I should speak up.
Waiting for Thryn to blow a gasket and start kicking the rubble. Best thing I've seen in a 10-day.
Either part with coin and jog on.
Don't want to miss any of this.
Let's get on with it.
Come back anytime. I'll be here, enjoying the show.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
What to do? At the ready. Another drow. Just what we needed.
Thryn ain't found a trace. Found a way past the rockfall is my guess.
Scargill's still at it then.
Prick ain't stopped caning those beasts last I saw. Seen her run with a barrel under her arm. Just a small one, but enough to blow the drow out. Someone should grab it. Slaves are never gonna manage with pickaxes.
Can't go chasing maybes. The sergeant's our ticket in.
Oh, would you look at that, Kerr? Someone's having a listen.
A shiver runs through you. Your mind is awash with ancient resentments.
True soul, no less. What do you think, Kerr? Should we take Nir's debt off her? I ain't parleying with more twat souls. And you got the stench. If I didn't know better, I'd say a mind flayer shat a worm in your brain. Should split your head open and poke around in there if you lot don't pay up.
The shiver returns. This time it's colder, sharper.
The stench don't lie. You're one of them. Drunken in true souls. Can still smell Nir from behind that damned wall. He stinks to the deepest hells, that's for sure. Could be you're right. In that case, want to earn some gold? Thryn's after the Absolute's glory. That's why she's got those slaves digging for Nir. But we ain't need glory, just coin. And Nir's got plenty. Help Thryn free Nir. Then you and my chums grind him up. Whatever the spoils, we'll drop you a fat cut. You in? Good. Reckon the gnomes are key to busting Nir out. Some days back, a slave gnome bolted with smoke powder. Handy stuff. Her crew know more than they're letting on. See if you can get him to talk. Now move. You're hogging my air. Pull near from the rubble. Time near gets what's coming.
Good. Drop it near the rubble when it's time. Flaming arrow or some such will set it off.
Some days bet once near...
Selûne did call forth the moon and the stars. Shah cloaked them in shadow to cover our scars.
Tired. Sleep.
Rest, little one. But do not take long. I feel his shadow. I heard his name whispered. The rock shivers from the sound. The Ketheric Thorm.
The name means little to you, yet your heart pulses to its rhythm. Thorm. Thorm.
Mighty elf, cloaked in darkness. 10 masters ago, and 10 more. But I remember. There was the work, and the blood. There was the Thorm's army. There was the Hellbeast that broke them. The Ketheric Thorm's name faded into stone, until the Near came. I outlived my mother, and her mother's mother, and many mothers beyond. Blessed to see many live, cursed to see many die. I saw tusks and flesh, smelled fire and eggs. It came with the mask men, crashing and smashing. I know not, so I say not. Yet I hear his name again, said by the shadows.
Always room for more?
Look at the skeletons, you realize they are all clad in the same dark armor.
Dark Justicia uniforms. These were Shah worshippers. The same as me.
Let us do what we can to avoid their fate, then.
What's next, I wonder?
Still breathing, despite everything. Have to keep going. What's hiding here? Can't keep me out.
I know this design. Shah's faithful wield crossbows like these.
how you go. There's a trap. I've got a long road ahead. How much farther can I go?
Heard Rothay make sounds like that before.
You, grab a cane and whip these Drugnin beasts into shape. That rubble needs clearing, and my patience is hanging on by an arse whisker. And it sounds like your arse wants for a lashing, the way you talk out of it. Something spooks the dumb shits, so stop your jawing and get to working. You got no need to know, and I got no need to tell. So get to caning or to leaving.
A slight glint catches your eye. Your eye finds the source of the gleam. A small mote of black metal. Adamantine.
Stuff's no joke. Stronger than steel. Rarer than mithril. It ain't mined. It's made. There's an adamantine forge back there, sure as shitting. Don't get any smart ideas. That forge is clan property. But get the beasts moving and I'll toss some coin your way. Go on then. Light a fire under the buggers. All that brawn and they're trembling like leaves. Trembling like what? Leaves. Like on trees up on the surface.
Word.
No more! No more pain, no more work! All must die! Yes, they made the pain. Now they feel it.
They have lost. Put them down, and the shark too.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Ready for another round?
Battle favors the fearless. Coming through.
Strike fast.
Can't even catch my breath.
Are those specks of adamantine in this slag?
Corpse seems willing.
Something's on my mind.
Dwergar can't hurt anymore. We'll wait until it's safe to leave. You helped me. I helped you. We'll find a safe place. No more hurt. We'll find a safe place.
Grey One's gone. Good. We'll stay here until it's safe to leave.
Breathe deep and move. Belongs to Amerigon, if I recall correctly. Hell's foot soldiers. I don't fancy meeting the commander. This belonged to Amerigon, one of Hell's foot soldiers. Anything of use?
Stinking snitch. No one drugs with Clan Flameshade.
Sharp as ever.
No one back home will ever believe this. With haste. That's curious. More for me. No traps, please.
Eat and drink freely, for the lady doth come.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Bet I can crack that open. Ugh. The scraps of a nightfall feast.
To break bread in Shah's name, then spill blood in her name. A sacred rite.
all's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Don't waste a step. Curious. That stone there's been pried loose.
What's cooking?
No time to rest. On my way. I see a trap.
Your time has come.
Survival is all that matters.
This is my time. Fleet of foot.
Now this is my happy place.
A little help, please. Take your...
I won't give in.
The blade will not bend. Making my move.
Put 'em up. Not gonna like this, mate. Aye, aye.
Something good here, I hope. One day I'll catch a break.